picking up right where we left off. All right, we're talking about the spook who sat by the door. All right, in which this is based on a 1969 novel entitled by the same by Sam Greenlee, which depicts the civil rights struggle of the 60s and focuses on the ideas of black militancy. All right, black militancy, political science, civic lessons. All right, get your dictionary, study some, look at Cornell. .edu. Their website is, they got the School of Law. They got a dictionary that you can utilize right from your handheld, right from your smartphone. All right. So the character Dan Freeman enlists into the Central Intelligence Agency for projects that obviously revolve around intelligence, counterintelligence, and infiltration of civil rights groups. All right. Now consider that we just celebrated the passing of a certain brother, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. All right, his movement shall not go ignored. We're gonna pick up right where he left off. We never stop moving. All right, but we have to understand some new different things in regards to our political status. Okay, what we discussed based on throughout the film: areas in need of renovation, political status, identity. All right, and how we identify. Using your Cornell dictionary or your Black's Law dictionary, whatever edition that you may have, anything 4th or older, meaning like 1, 2, or 3 up to 4 is preferable as far as like finding any defining certain words, because after 4 they started changing up the verbiage, the legalese. All right, in which case you're going to want to look up black, brown, Haitian, Latino. All right, in which case these are adjectives of nouns. All right, these are descriptions of places, people, or things. All right. Forward directions and movements. All right, things that we need to consider are reinstatement of indigenous peoples back into their constitutional folds of governed mentalities or governments. It's a compound word. Governments is a compound word. Governed mentalities. Are you self-governing, or are you being governed? You're mental. Think about it. All right. Always remember who taught the colonists and their slave masters. All right, or their employers. Using the conditioned forms of education to break, adopt, or abandon new forms of what is now or can now be seen as colonized thinking. All right, we have to reprogram ourselves. All right, and it doesn't mean like we have to abandon all forms of original thought or old thought. We just need to dig a little bit deeper. Okay, it's the business of politics, and as there are politics, and as long as there are politics, business is being done. Are you the employer or are you the employee? That was for what we reviewed over Spook Who Sat by the Door. We also reviewed House Joint Resolution 192 of 1933. You're going to look that up, check out some information on birth certificate, theft and human trafficking, kidnapping, that type of stuff. To this old information, we added new documentation for economic consideration. Visit the IRS website to review the various forms of the 1099 forms, the 1040C form, the 1040 form, and 1041 forms. All right, we're going to review those at another date and time. All right, if you're into business, you may want to come that day. Commerce is now one of our focuses as we find strategies toward financial and individual freedom that can be combined with group efforts, i.e. family or group economics. All right, we're going to build some stuff. All right, we're not just going to talk theory over here. We are building. All right. At approximately 10 p.m., we began the movie Bamboozled, identified and researched some of the modern-day offensive imagery of the film, entertainment or media, which is based on a mythological character, Medea, which even if you want to look at some of your certain film producers now and their Medea lines of characters, Medea was a caster of spells, okay, and she cast spells on a particular Greek character, all right, a particular hero, all right. So you're gonna want to look at that hero, Heru. Interesting. Let's keep moving. Producers, players, actors, and audiences. Those are what makes up entertainment, all right. People who produce the entertainment, people who play or act or portray certain characteristics or attributes, and then an audience who digest or is entertained by such. All right. What happened when a conflict of interest arises? Bamboozled is a film, a Spike Lee joint of satirical comedy produced in 2000. It focuses on a minstrel show, which I call the minstrel show, which these are kind of like synonyms, all right, in which they are synonyms, all right. Synonyms are your friends, my friend. Because the period of which we are still undergoing has yet to cease. So menstrual, M-I-N-S-T-R-E-L, one word to look up. Menstrual, our ladies know this word very well, but for our gentlemen, consider what a menstrual cycle is, and how the menstrual cycle is actually nothing to be afraid of, because it's also tells us about our phases of the moon and when it may be a good time to plant our crops. All right, here we go. I'm going to pause. We're going to come back to part 3. Okay.